Well, here I am. Giving her hell again. Not the way, I mean, Christ should be talking. Oh, Penny's Kitchen or whatever it is, whoever's commenting in my stuff, telling me I'm mocking God and doing God by God. You might want to check your fucking head. Or get off my page. If you don't like what I'm doing, you know what I mean? I want what God wants for you. And if you don't like that, then go fuck your hat. If you think God wants what you're getting, then stick on that side. Don't come bother me. If you want pedophiles ruling the fucking world, then hey, you just keep going along your merry way. Leave me to looking for real people who want to join fucking Christ Club. You know what I mean? I think if that got turned into merch, Race Club right on the front of the shirt. Race Club. And then on the back, you got the two rules. Anyways. Oh, I need to talk about the Nancy Mace situation. I need to do some updating because well, I gave the information that I had at the time, but I should share that I got new information. You know what I mean? So I talked about Nancy and how she recorded the guy. Well, it turns out maybe he was looking for a fucking weirdo response from her because, well, he's got the whole altercation on video. You know what I mean? And so he was performing. He just wanted her to perform too. You know what I mean? He knew what was going on there and tried tricking her and getting her fooled and biting onto it, even though he didn't do anything wrong. Like if you watch the video, he just simply asked her a question, and her performance is her performance, and it shouldn't matter if someone's recording you or not. You know what I mean? You should act the way you would normally act. Anyways, I just feel bad for Nancy Mace purchasing all those earrings and stuff and symbolizing Christ and well, working for the devil, really. Just what an ignorant woman. Like, I'm sorry, if Nancy Mace can't face that, then she can never come to Christ. So this is why I have to say these things. You know what I mean? I don't like being a dick going, oh, I hate Nancy Mace. I don't hate Nancy Mace. I want Nancy Mace to make those earrings account for something. You know what I mean? Don't make Christ your fashion statement for crying out loud. Make him your lifestyle. Wake up, Nancy. Come on. But then again, like I said, I think you guys got two sides the demons and the reptiles. Who knows? Maybe there's other sides. We're just in a great big Game of Thrones game. Oh, you think I'm Lucifer, eh? That's awesome. J Press. Keep those thoughts because I'm not taking them on, sweetheart. You know what I mean? Listen, I think we need to have a talk because there's some things I don't think you understand, J Press. You ready, buddy? You ready for this? Are you going to learn or are you going to listen? I'm telling you, J Press, your brain is a dangerous weapon, but it's the greatest thing ever created. Well, other than, you know what I mean? As far as it's our operating system, you know what I mean? Thing is, a bunch of rich elite pedophiles, they know the secret. They know how dangerous the brain is. And if the brain is operated by the operator and not them, that's big trouble for them, eh, buddy? You know that. Did I get my info from Johnny? Come on, J Press. Are you special, buddy? Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. I wish you'd make a video and tell me who Jay Press is and why he hates me and why he's persistent on protecting pedophiles. Why are you so persistent? Why do you want me to not succeed? Huh? Why do you not want me in Christ? And bud, it's everything we're supposed to do, buddy. It's what the Bible tells you. Hey, buddy, you didn't know that? You made a video asking him info on me. Well, yeah, I just want to see your pretty face. I want to know who keeps coming into my comments because it's not very fair. You know what I mean? You get to see me, you get to hear what I think about you, and you know what I mean? And I give you reasons. You know what I mean? You never give me reasons, but nothing. So that's why I want you to do a video for me. Or I just want to know who I'm dealing with. I just want to see your pretty face. That's all. Don't be ashamed of what God gave you, Jay Press. Don't hide. Yes. But your buddy Johnny Gobble, do you want to get stuck with Johnny Gobble for all of eternity? Because that's where you're headed, buddy. You know what I mean? Your hatred for everybody. It's just gonna drag you down with them. Like only Johnny Gobble could bring up a fucking like he just found that video. And now he's trying to make it sound like his fucking daughter paid the price for fucking Triple T saying that, which is not true. But then again, on the other hand, J Press, Triple T is a piece of dog. You know what I mean? To not say, hey, John, I'm that I don't think that's true. Instead, what's Triple T do? What a dumbass. What a dumbass. What a dumbass. What a dumbass. But then again, when you work for Satan and you're not even aware of it, you think you're good. Like Triple T thinks he's the shit. When he talks about God, it'll almost make you sick. But hey, you do it your way, Triple T. You know what I mean? Just avoid the truth at all costs, and things will work out at the end for you. Real nice. You're a sucker of your own demise. Narcissism. It's a motherfucker. Brandon Loose. Brandon Loose. You think he's a narcissist? He is a motherfucker. I don't. I don't know. He never shows himself out there. I don't know. Oh, we got an old participant coming back now. Trolling for Jesus. Carl, you wouldn't care to make a donation to the BA. Like, listen, no. I want to stop child abuse. I want to stop it at its fucking root. You know what I mean? And buddy, if the elite pedophile, you get that. Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, I'm all for bikers helping people, but I'm like, if you're selling drugs and shit like that, and then your side gig is to help kids, but you'll be their drug provider. You want to keep them safe so they can, like, I don't get that shit. There might be some good biker clubs where all they want to do is good shit. You know what I mean? Have a good time with one another, and you know. But I'm just thinking the Hell's Angels. Hey, they got a plug from fucking Donnie Trump. Those guys are good. I don't know. You can do good things. Like I said, it's all screwed up. But no, I wish them luck to help the kids. But like I said, I'd like to put an end to the problem altogether. You know what I mean? Get people so they don't fucking abuse their children anymore. There are so many stupid fucking people out there. You know what I mean? I know that for a fact. For a fucking fact that someone's own personal needs of getting slapped around would be more important than having their fucking child. You know what I mean? Sick world we live in. You know what I mean? Makes no sense to me. But hey, we'll cause big lie and shit. Then it'll be proven a liar, but hey, that child's not removed, but the one that is blood, fucking removed. Not there's something going on over a lie, over fucking because someone felt guilty about not having their child and fucking, you know, I don't know if they thought getting their child removed from us would get their child put like, if they think that their child's better off with somebody else, then they just go to fucking CAS and fucking say that. Hey, like, you know what I mean? We'd rather have our child with strangers. These people are all fucked up. But then again, all I ever did was try and help that fucking girl. Let her in my house all the time. Fucking helped her. Fucking wife went and picked her up. Fucking help her. Fucking this and that. You know what I mean? Kid could have eye problems forever. Just fucking. Flight's not going to be important. No, that's not something I should big into it. Fucking. Oh man, people these days, we should stop that. We should fucking get them help. Hey, any woman who's out there who's being beaten, you don't need to be beaten. It's not right. It makes you less than. You're letting a man defile you. And well, you can't go to God if you feel like people are defiling you. Sorry. You got to be big and strong and not be a victim of fucking meatheads anymore. But then again, a lot of the meatheads, they look so sweet. Out in they're the ones given to their communities, looking good, fucking doing all the right shit on the outside, but on the inside, mm, good narcissist does know how to mind fuck people and keep them trapped. I'm telling you, they can get to the point where it's just a phone call away. Want to play the game or? Hey, they do know how to play the game. But those are things we're gonna have to learn. That's where, hey, Jay Prass, Jesus told us a lot of separation was coming. You know what I mean? Kids wouldn't respect their parents, wives wouldn't respect their husbands, husbands wouldn't respect their wives, and that there would be some in those families that would want to come to God and others that would pretend not really and try and leech and then there will just be some that will just totally not want to admit who they are. And Jay Press, can you imagine if people were to find out there was God? Every fucking cheater in the world should shit their fucking pants. If you make another human live in a delusion because you want for yourself, motherfucker, there's no God. You can go to church 7 days a fucking week, brother. You stay in your stupidity. You're in trouble, I think, Jay Press. What you gonna do to said pedos? Well, it's not for me to decide, but I'm the Mashiach, but I'm not the master and the ruler of the fucking world. You know what I mean? The people should be the people who are in God. But this is what I get from God. Like when I talk to God, this is like I think God has a sense of humor and he doesn't like people to suffer, but people have to suffer who cause problems. That way they can go through their own suffering and they can fix themselves. You know what I mean? So this is what I think. I'm glad you asked this question, Jay Press. What do you think if we did this with all the bad people? You know what I mean? Like all the world leaders who don't really have their people in mind. But anyways, and the elite pedophiles. Do-do-do-do. Hey, bud, we could take them all because what they do, like we talked, they want to have us all monitored, right? They want to know what we're doing at all times, right? Like, come on, right? They pretty much already do, right? So, What we do is we give them a taste of their own medicine. You know what I mean? Well, buddy, this is what we do. They become a reality TV show, 24 hours a day. You know what I mean? And just to make sure that they're not a burden on society, they have to work their environment. You know what I mean? There's no freebies. They have to learn to deal with their food themselves and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? But here's the great thing, because this is what they like to do to you guys. You guys are a big joke to them. So I'm thinking like it would be great. They could earn trinkets. You know what I mean? The audience could give them tasks and offer to buy them trinkets. And they could decide what tasks they wanted to do for what trinkets. Just like they make you guys do. You know what I mean? We could have some real fun with them. You know what I mean? Hey, Johnny, what do you think of that idea, bud? Take all the dipshits in the world that want to dominate us, and then we get to watch them act like a bunch of monkeys inside of a cage, and there's nowhere for them to run, nowhere for them to hide. There's a camera on them at all times, and they are the joke of the world, and they know they're the joke of the world, and they wanted to take it over, and they became the joke of it. Does that sound better than headed towards a fucking shitty future? You know what I mean? Let's take a stand, Johnny. Let's fuck shit up. Join the Christ Club, Johnny. Let's spread common sense around the world. Fucking earthlings, wake up. Jesus told me there would be times like these. They'll hate you, Carl. If you truly do love me and you just want to, you just want to love me, they're going to hate you. They're going to hate, hate, hate. like, like those double eights in Ukraine. Exanime. I always ask this Exanime. Like, I don't like talking shit. I got Max Blumenthal. Like, he seems to be reputable. You know what I mean? He's the one fucking out on there telling me that, yeah, self rebellion. You know what I mean? My your government didn't let them in to cause a coup. The big coup came in, the big Z. Cuckoo. He's gonna go cuckoo when he finds out that, well, God's real. No, he's a bad actor, right? He's trolling for Jesus. Do you think Zelensky's a bad actor? Well, Donald Trump says he's a dictator, and I agree with Don there. But why won't Don say the same thing about Putin? Hey, what is the Putin got that the big Z doesn't? You think he'd be more on the big Z side because he's got all those minerals you want there, Don Don. Hey, see, you guys just like you guys aren't stupid enough to buy onto this Greenland shit, are you? Like I just watched a press conference with that little cutie. Eh? Can you imagine someone cute being so stupid? Anyways, she's talking about you guys need Greenland. You fucking gotta get it. They're evil. They're not looking out for the world in Greenland. It's not their responsibility. And then you know what she says? We protect them. Like they do the same thing. Nobody asked you to fucking protect us, you fucking morons. Shut your fucking lips. You know what I mean? If you wanted to help protect Canada, well, when the fucking government over here fucking called an emergency fucking whatever the fuck that was, because too many bouncy castles, where the fuck was America there? Nowhere to be fucking found. That's where. At least my country tried to fucking take a stand. Thought maybe every fucking other free country might fucking stand up with us or something. Who knows? But that was a big fucking fail. But no, no, it wasn't a failure. Those people fucking inspired me. And now I'm watching their fucking lives be destroyed. Fucking Buddy's trucks being fucking taken away. Fucking Pat King just fucking treated like a piece of. I don't know if these people are with God or not, but I do know that what they tried to do was the right fucking thing. And oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Just because they wanted a fucking conversation with the prime minister. That's what it was. Like, that's what a fuck. Jonathan, that's what it boils down to. Can you believe that? And every other fucking government just sat there and fucking watched it happen. But they'll sit there and Trump will call fucking Trudeau a dictator and fucking God, like you just can't be throwing shit out there. People are gonna believe you, Donald. Is fucking like Donald said it. He's Castro's son. You know what I mean? And I know that Castro, because I watched a fucking video from a fucking California professor. I don't know, maybe he's a little off. I don't fucking know. But Castro comes from a bad bloodline. And I'm just saying, you know what I mean? What if he was a Manchurian candidate? You know what I mean? He just ran Canada down so bad that fuck the conservatives were gonna win. So he had to fucking back down. But the guy that was his advisor, Canada's so I mean, I don't know if Canada's stupid enough to do this or not, but the guy that was his advisor fucking gets to be prime minister now. So all of Justin's ideas are still going to come to life because, well, there's his advisor. Fuck. And he's part of the WEF. Like, I heard fucking Justin Trudeau's brother. Like, this is real. He says that fucking Carney is part of the Bilderberg group. Do you guys know who Bilderberg is? Like, come on. Like, Christia Freeland goes to that shit. And yeah, I gotta think in my head that her fucking grandfather was a Yahtzee player, and that well, fucking he raised her, and she wrote a book about how the elites are gonna fucking rule the world, and there she is as our finance minister, fucking up our finances. Fucking jeez. I don't know. Like, and it's right out there for Canadians to see. I mean, she's right boldly right there on the fucking website, board of directors or whatever the fuck it is. Christia Freeland, George Soros's little lapdog, for real. And if you guys don't know, and these are just my opinions and my thoughts, I offer like I hope you guys can let me know where I'm wrong, but this is where your brain comes in. He knows how powerful it is. And he knows if he can convince you of shit, he can make his brain more powerful. You know what I mean? Because uh, he's operating other people to do his bidding. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Do you get this? Jonathan, do you get it? Do you get it? Like George Soros studied philosophy, bud, and finances. You know what I mean? And his thing was the art of perception. So if you can make people perceive things, you can get whatever the fuck you want. It's called manifesting. Wrongly. Bad manifesting. You can manifest the other way, like I have. But it's the hard road. You know what I mean? You have to build yourself up for success. You know what I mean? It's just not given to you. Hey, Jonathan? You gotta learn the lessons. You gotta lose. You know what I mean? Up to Christ isn't all that easy. You know what I mean, bud? You just gotta have faith in God. Tiniest bit of faith will get you through, bud. You know what I mean? A little bit each day. A little bit each day. You can see it. Look through my videos, bud. Changed a lot. Getting through it each day. Working my demons out, bud. You can see it. But it's all in the learning lesson. That's why it was a little mystical adventure for me, buddy. Wah, wah. And when you think mystic, right? You think to yourself, you think magical, right? Let me tell you, magic is an illusion. It's what behind the magic is behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And behind the scenes, there's some suffering, a lot of learning. But hey, this is the thing. We're supposed to learn from one another. I can make others' trips easier by my experiences. You know what I mean? They get to determine for themselves. You know what I mean? Like I always said, hey, people, I don't expect you to believe that I'm fucking chosen. I'm just looking for a conversation. This is what I believe. I don't fucking need you to believe. I want you to prove me wrong so I can stop. It's not a good time sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't like being out here doing this sometimes. Takes a lot to build me up to fucking even do these videos. But hey, Holy Spirit's got to do its work. Jonathan, are you saying I'm not even listening? Well, I don't know. Are you listening, Jonathan? Like I know that you know that I'm making sound, but are my words having an impact on your brain? So you want to take it back over and not not feed it to George Soros and friends. Hey, Trump's not with God. You know what I mean? I don't fucking no, no, no. And that's the thing. I'm watching fucking Tucker Carlson and Megan Kelly talk about fucking what's his name? Fucking dork boy who runs the fucking Pentagon with the cross tattoo and the fucking and I'm just like no, man, you are a fucking lying piece of shit. All you have to do is go to the Signal app, and then you watch the shit that he's been through. When you watch that fucking when he's trying to become, it's like, and everybody's got an NDA. You can't really find out about the guy because everybody has to shut their fucking mouth about him. That's weird, really weird. Like you think someone like that should be an open fucking book. Hey, I've made mistakes in the past. Hey, I'm not that person anymore. But hey, that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. We all wants to hide our past instead of facing it. So I made those. Oh, I gotta send that other video about RFK, right? Like, if RFK is fucking like what they're saying is true, is that he's being handled. And well, I don't know. I'm not a big Rabbi Shmuley fan. You know what I mean? I'm not into that dude. He's with the devil. Like I gotta be honest. I'm gonna pay. I usually try and be sure of things before I say it because it sounds like I'm judging Shmuley. I don't want him with the devil, but he's bad news, that guy, man. But my thoughts on Netanyahu. I wish the Jews would fucking open up their eyes and fucking, hey, what is really going on here? What the fuck? But hey, what do I know? I'm just the Mashiach that's not going to do anything for them other than let them know that they have to be the Mashiach and they better get an understanding of what God's all about. You know what I mean? Hey, is the Mashiach supposed to be a warrior and spill fucking blood? Are you guys fucking stupid? Like, where do you get your fucking brains from? Like, I don't think so. I just don't fucking see it. You know what I mean? But what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, I'm trolling for Jesus. I'm out, guys. Good luck. You're gonna be silly trolling for Jesus with that name. Oh boy, you're gonna feel bad about yourself. You ain't trolling for nobody but your fucking self. And well, once you find the Christ inside yourself, you're not out there trolling. You're letting people troll themselves. That's true trolling. You know what I mean? I'd let you all troll yourselves. You all gotta show who you are, and it's out there. You know what I mean? If I'm the bad guy, and all the stuff that you guys have ever said about me is true, but then again, there's a lot of evidence that's just kind of fucking gone and slipped through the cracks now. You know what I mean? Old Uncle Will, being the hurt man he is, he gave his channel away. And, well, none of that shit's on there no more. The shit he was saying on his channel, but oh well. Dagburn's channel's gone. But who knows? Maybe. I got a video to do, and I hope you watch it, Jonathan. Actually, I got like 4 in the oven, bud. That's the camera, right? There's quite a few on there, but I don't know. The one I want to do, there's a couple I want to do. Oh, probably. Probably. Who would want to know the truth, eh? I don't ever say I know anything. I say, hey, let me know where I'm wrong, Jonathan, but you want me gone. You want my channel gone. You don't want my channel gone, bud. I'm telling you right now, you do not want my channel gone. My channel, like, hey, but, um, like, let's pretend. Let's use our imagination. Let's just say I was here as a representative for the Christ. Hey, how would you feel about yourself? Would you feel good? Would you think getting lost in your friend's stupidity was really worth it? Hey, that's up to you, Jonathan. You know what I mean? You believe what you want. I just believe that doing the right thing and being like Christ. He told us to be like him, follow his way. We don't get it. Oh boy, we don't get it. Oh no, he died for our sins. Just sit back and watch the action, Carl. Jesus is gonna swoop down. Big storm. He's gonna take them all away. Fuck. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Like Jonathan, this is what breaks my heart. Christianity breaks my heart. How many people do you think follow the top 10 prosperity teachers? Hey, how many? Oh, man. What if you have to be like Christ to go to heaven, eh, Jonathan? How many people do you think are going to heaven? Eh? How many? Like those prosperity, like if you're following those men, I'm sorry, I hate to tell you, you're not doing good with Jesus. I'm fucking. If you're with Hillsong or whatever, I just, but Joel Osteen, I don't. Sure. How many people are with the guru? Like that should be a fucking total red flag when he's hanging out with the WEF saying, "Hey, I'm on depopulation," and then he's got his special project, the soil. Like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Seguro's gotten big for a reason. He might be part of a club. You know what I mean? Oprah's book club. That's like, what's his name? Oh boy, where's that phone? What's his name? Oh, this is beautiful. This guy's fucking. And I and hey, there's no wrong way. Like this is the thing. I want people to avoid the mistakes that I made because I did listen to this fucking guy. You know what I mean? And then it just got to the point where he didn't make sense. Ah, oh, what's his name? The little dweeby guy, where he tells you that everything that happened to you is mental. But do I have shit on my fucking nose? Oh, I should have known better. You know how I should have known? From coffee cup where they wrote on it. Anyways, what was I talking about there? J Press. What do you want to talk about? Hey, we were talking about all these lost. What about all the deliverance? Like, do you believe that Greg Locke has these superpowers and that he's just not using them the proper way? He's just kind of dumb. And maybe if we pushed him a little bit towards, zapping demons out of some really bad people, then they could come to the truth. And hey, Ivan Salvador. Pagani. That Pagani guy, he's funny. I hope these guys are all with Jesus and they do have superpowers. Like, I'm being honest. I'd hate for anybody to go through that kind of fucking hell to say that you fucking got gifts that were never given to you in your phony baloney. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I hope they're all telling the truth, but something tells me some of them stinky stink. Is Kim Clements legit? I don't know. No, no, don't care. I want him to be legit. But if he's not legit, he should just quit. You know what I mean? Find the real Jesus if that's a problem. But maybe he has the real Jesus. Who knows, eh? He knows. That's like Don Don knows. They all know. They all know. Their brains are just more powerful than yours because they tell you you're worthless and weak and they can get the job done for you that you can't do. Be voiceless. All these people, I used to say that all the time too. You learn it. You live and you learn, right? I want to be the voice of the voiceless. I want to be the voice that tells the fucking voiceless, don't be voiceless. Find your way. If you got a problem, work your way out of it. Use what God gave you. If you got the truth, you can always use your brain because ain't nothing can stop you. Only yourself. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, you know who could help save the world? I've said this for a long time, bro. Justin Bieber. Imagine if that stuff is true, eh? And he could just let her all out. It's just fucking just Could you imagine what a relief that would fucking probably be for him just to make a video and just fucking let her all out and not have to worry about fucking anything? Because you got to worry about who's going to want to fucking kill you if you do it. And you got to worry about who's around you and fucking all sorts of bullshit. Like, if fucking humanity would maybe fucking all tweet fucking Justin Bieber saying we stand with you. And listen, Mr. Unintelligence agencies or whoever the bad guys are in this situation in Hollywood and the music industry, if he gives the truth, he's working for God. So if you fucking touch him, you're going to experience a hell of a time. Don't be stupid. Let the boy play. Let him sing like he was meant to sing. You know what I mean? Just not like Jagmeet sing. You don't want to be singing like Jagmeet, eh? Maserati driving, slick suit wearing, superty duperty pink turban wearing. Not that I have with turbans, but he looks good. Watches, everything. I'm a man of the people. Spend more money, more of the people's money. People. So your money goes that. Anyways, that shit never made any sense to me. You know what I mean? Like healthcare should be there, I think, for everybody. But I think in order to get from society, you should have to give to society. You have to be given fucking something, right? Like I just don't. But then again, if we could create a world where maybe people had a reason to fucking do shit, people would be out there doing shit, having dreams again. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about such things. But take a brand new mindset. Remember, there's no leaders in Christ Club, Jonathan, except for Jesus, right? He showed us the way, brother. And it's for us to work together to try and figure out what we think the way is. Because Christ lives in all of us, brother. He told us so. You guys just didn't hear it. I don't know. You gotta want the truth, sweetie. What is the truth? You know what I mean? Oh, eyes open here. Eyes open again. What you know what I mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Eyes open. What do you mean? Do you know what I mean? Hey, you got to go through the Christ to get through this crisis that you're in. Are you willing to do it? What's up, Back Creeker? Are you willing to do it? You want to wrap yourself in Christ? See the darkness that is? Hey, hey, these people just aren't who they say they are. Hey, Kid Rock. Hey, do you think Kid Rock's who he says? You see him fucking whining about the Beatles. I tried to bring the world together. Hey, but you did not come from a trailer like you fucking tell people. That's what I think. And if I'm misled, I'm gonna have to apologize for it. And you know what I mean? And the whole Bud Light thing, that just stunk. The CIA, the ex-CIA fucking had a Bud Light there, making friends with Kid Rock, and then all of a sudden his stance changed, and anybody, you know. And then there's Jeremy from the quartering. He said this, that it's Kid Rock. He goes around looking for cock. Like I like if Jeremy's lying, then I hope he pays for his lie. And because I think it's possible, and I think that I just say, hey, if that is true, why doesn't Kid Rock just let people know who he is? Is that why he's always got to look so fancy when he goes out? I don't know. I don't know. I just think. there's some dirty pool. You know what I mean? Hey, Kid Rock's gonna kiss the CEO's ass of fucking Bud Light because Bud Light just became a sponsor of the UFC. Hey, Kid Rock is Dana's friend, so hey, Kid Rock, anything you can do for damage control. Hey, let me go on Joe Rogan and me and Joe will all tell everybody who think badly about Bud Light what a fucking moron they are. How about that? Well, let's do that. Fuck. You get why this world doesn't make sense to me, right? It's all fake. Well, let's just take that Matthews kid, right? That Upchurch's protege tells a story about being homeless and drug addicted, and well, I don't know. I thought I heard he was a big fat liar, but yeah, he gets to continue. People are just like, well, who cares? Lie to us all you want. We'll think you're great. It's like John Jones. This is for Jesus. No, bud, that was for the devil. That's who you serve, my friend. You can say Jesus all you want, but which is good because me. But then again, hey, what are Christians to think when they're like inspired by John Jones? Well, John can get away with it, so can I. He's a good Christian man. Jesus died for my sins, so anything that I do is just a-okay. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Justin Bieber could save the world, though, eh? That creaker. Could you imagine that? He could. Could you imagine being in that position where you are the man who could wake up the fucking world? Justin Bieber could wake the fucking world up if he has a story to tell. I don't like that's between Justin and God. If you want to go the good way, Justin, you're not gonna have to be able to fucking hold that shit in. They're just gonna hurt other people. You just can't allow. You have to face the fear of what they did to you and the consequences of fucking telling on them. Because God won't let them hurt you. They can hurt your avatar, but they can't take your soul. Only by your silence. It's the only way they can take your soul is by not letting the truth out. You heard of me, I'm suing Dagbert. Why do you think that I'm suing Dagbert? I don't understand that. What would I have to sue anybody over? I don't care. I've had chances at lawsuits. Maybe I still do. You know what I mean? The world changes. I can sue Marwood. That's only if, like, I'm not saying I want my, you know what I mean? If they had an effect and made it so I can't, I haven't been able to work. I think they should fucking at least have to up the ante on the fucking missed time. You know what I mean? Right? Buy myself a nice little house in there, like Nova Scotia or something, and just fucking be alone. But I'd know the outside world was suffering and I'd have to come try and help it. But then that would cause me suffering. But oh well, that's what I was made for, I guess, eh? Suffer for you, Jay Press, to bring you to the light. Hopefully it works, buddy, but I can't bring you to the light. You gotta bring yourself, buddy. You know what I mean? I can only be a little helper. And in order for me to help you, I have to be a student of you. I have to get to know you. Hey, Jay Press. Who is the real Jay Press? Or are you more like Kid Rock? Hey, hey, buddy. You more like Kid Rock. I don't know. I'm starting to question the Mar-Lago crew. You know what I mean? Like Dana White. Like, to know that he's looking over Mark Zuckerberg, and Mark Zuckerberg does not have to pay the price for treason. That and my coconut just doesn't fucking register well. And then you got Russell Brand, and then like I love a lot of things Russell says. I love him, and I want him to be with Jesus. And then you hear he's married to a Rothschild, but then hey, maybe it's a good Rothschild that's coming that wants to be with Jesus. Like maybe they're not all bad. Who knows? But he's part of the Mar-a-Lago, the Rubin Report guy. I don't know. I didn't mind him before. He looks like he's like, "Ugh." Oh, and I don't know. Who knows what's going on with Tim Costa? You know, who do we believe? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. All sorts of weird. All sorts of weird. But yeah, Justin Bieber could inspire a lot of people to come to Jesus. I mean, that's worth way more than any money he ever made off his music. I'm telling you that right now. uh, if bad things did happen to Justin, he should be able to find himself to Christ because he's probably done a lot of suffering. While you're suffering, you gotta learn. You gotta learn. You're not going to be the victim. Right? Don't forget, J Press, your brain. It's so important, but it's so important. Keep her on Christ. You know what I mean? And you'll do fine, but you got Satan in her, bud. George Soros' perceptions are running wild in your coconut. I wish you'd clean them up. Let those demons out, brother. Don't worry. That's what a narcissist looks like when asked to face the truth face to face. Every excuse in the world. Oh, didn't do that. No, no. That's a real watching demons come out. And when they start crying and bawling, that's when you know they've accepted it. But the good thing is they let the demons out, and hopefully they learned from that. And they didn't like that episode that, when they actually had to pay for what they didn't like the repercussions. So that they want to do it again, James. You know what I mean? But humans these days, we don't like to pay for our mistakes. Hell, we'll run Carl right off the road and, well, we'll look like the hero. And Carl the zero. And, well, when the world has to see the video evidence, Clayton, your brain's going to go insane. Just like Bill Gates. It's going to be an interesting watch. What do you guys think of that? Eh? I never did ask you guys that. What do you guys think of that? Hey, the price they pay is what they had planned for us. Hey, there'll be a nice little reality TV show. Hey, do you guys like that? That's a great idea, I think. You know what I mean? Let them do whatever they want. You know what I mean? Just stick them all in a place together and give them the resources and stuff for them to do their own food and stuff like that. And yeah, it'd be great. I think so. And there'd be Nancy Pelosi over there. I wonder if she'll be organizing sex parties. Hey, Jonathan, would you like to be a part of a Nancy Pelosi sex party? Eh? Does that interest you? Paul will bring his hammer. Hey, does that interest you, Jonathan? The Nancy Pelosi sex party. Jeepers creepers, can you imagine? Nancy Pelosi, huh? She's coming after you. I bet you like that, eh, John? Mm. Hmm. Are you- Who cares, Carl? I care. Fuck. Obviously, right? Like, I care about you way more than you do, J Press, and that's a problem to me. I want what's good for you, and you just want to be an idiot. Like, but don't worry, Jonathan. J Press, I mean, both of you. You're both chosen. You've been chosen from God. Right now, you've been chosen. Will you take the adventure of your life, boys? Hey, do you want to turn a new leaf? Do you want to find out what the truth is? Hey, guys. Christ Club. It's the only club you should join. You know what I mean? The only thing we stand up for is Christ and the Father, because that's what Christ did. He said the Father is far greater than I. But if you've seen me, you've seen the Father, because he lives inside of me. Because I'm the cedar. I'm the cedar. He's the cedar. I'm the seed. You're all seeds. No, maybe not. He did say he was the vine, right? And we are the branches. Are you going to be one of the cut off and put to the side, or what? And do you want to be fruitful? Are we going to be fruitful, boys and girls? Ladies and gentlemen around the world, are we going to become fruitful? Or are we going to keep living in other people's bullshit? It sucks living inside of George Soros's brain, trying to get out when all of you will not relinquish and take your own power back. Please take your power back. Bill Gates, George Soros, and Klaus Schwab are big dorks. Go take a look at them. They're dorks. Jonathan, you look cooler than them. And you're kind of dorky looking. I'm just being honest, brother. I ain't the most handsomest man in the world, neither. You know what I mean? I accept the avatar that God gave me, though. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, I'm excited about thinking about it. What? Excited about what? The Nancy Pelosi sex party? No, not really. I get excited talking about it though, because we'll get to find out if it's real or not. Eh? Are they all sick, twisted, demented little freaks freaking off in your guys' humble buildings of truth and justice, where the thoughts of weapons of mass destruction came from, and brought us the after effects of 9/11 for your safety, boys and girls. Guess what? All in line, motherfuckers. And we've been onto it. Oh, we just all want to be safe. We just all want to be safe. You want to spy on us? You spy on anybody. If you're protecting us, you can do whatever you want. Oh boy. Oh boy. Eyes open. That's where you gotta feel for people like fuck, what's his name? The whistleblower there who lives in Russia now. Who told us all they're surveilling us all. But hey, it's almost been an hour. I would like to pay homage. I'd like to talk about some good people sometimes. I don't know if they're good people, but they've definitely done some good things. Julian Assange, eh? I love that guy. To with to can you imagine what he fucking went through? Just to warn the world. Like, holy crap. I like try and put myself in his shoes. Like I don't know where he was or anything, but I can only fucking imagine. Like Mike Pompeo. He had her out for fucking he's gonna go fucking Beetlejuice in the brain. I'm like Mike Pompeo. I'm telling you, that guy, he's in trouble. I feel pretty confident with that. You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, the shit he had to endure. And just to get out, he had to admit to something. You know what I mean? And he still wouldn't admit to any wrongdoing, just journalism. But I kind of envy him. I kind of fucking envy him. You know, it's like it only takes the support of one fucking person, and his wife must be an amazing woman. Can you imagine the shit she had to go through just because she was Julian Assange's wife and she fucking stuck by him because she knew he was doing the right fucking things? That's why this world is fun. I find fucking people like me. Ooh, baby. Hmm. Christ Club's gonna take this motherfucker by storm, eh? Eyes open. People who thought they could just hurt people, all of a sudden they're gonna find out the only people they fucking hurt were themselves. And they hurt themselves real fucking bad. And she's gonna be a fucking trip and a half to fucking find yourself. You know what I mean? And take a deep, dark look inside the truth of yourself. And you have to figure out why you're a fucking douchebag, Mike Pompeo. Eh? You have to find out why Mike Pompeo's a douche. Well, he wouldn't. We don't have to know. Mike Pompeo does in order to get his way out of here. Hey, don't want to see another Anton LaVey, eh? Mike Pompeo. Oh, no, oh, no, I shouldn't have been a dipshit. Hey, I think those are common sense, those things, though, Mike Pompeo. You shouldn't want bad for other people, especially when they're trying to expose the truth, because if somebody's trying to expose the truth, they're doing God's work, and you're trying to fucking block it. Hey, hey, eyes open. I feel sorry for people like Mike Pompeo. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Oh, boy. But just like everybody, he has a Christ in him, and he can find him. Who knows? Just different mindset, maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe it's that easy. I don't think so. But you have to, but maybe that's just my experience. Anyways, boys and girls, unless you have things you want to talk about, well, I'm gonna watch some YouTube. Not the YouTube you guys do. You know what I mean? No Johnny Dagburn stuff. I'm gonna do some learnings. You know what I mean? Oh, Yinin, he had a something going there. Say that old King David there. This is a bit of a pothead. Did you know that? He's saying this stuff. I'm not. He might be wrong. He's heard. He does not saying it's factual or nothing. But they found King David, and there was a fucking pot plant growing through his skull. That's funny. Who knows if it's true? But hey, if they do have those remains, I wonder if my DNA or am I just mentally ill? Who knows? Or is it Christ oil? Or is it just any old person who's willing to find Christ can find Christ? It doesn't really matter about a bloodline or anything like that. Who knows? Who knows? But hey, king of blows.